regular season, a record-setting season from 2 nights ago in Indiana, out for Minnesota. One of those, Janelle Salon, for the final time in the regular host playoff game #1 in round #1, and could very well be against these Golden, going to be the Lynx and Seattle Storm. It'll be here at Target Center regardless, but the opponent will be determined tonight. Alana Smith, three-pointer.
The route through every team that the Lynx will face is going to be in battle, including this team. And even though Minnesota hasn't lost to them yet this season, and that tonight is their 4th time battling this Valkyries team, they are a difficult team to play against, and you can see why right there.
For reasons just like that, the lob pass and the bucket inside for... And Minnesota has gone 3-0 against Golden State this season. The win on Saturday was 78-72 Minnesota. Smith, another 3-ball off the mark. Collier, the putback. Nafisa Collier, an MVP campaign this season, has been tremendous to watch, incredibly efficient, having her best season in the WNBA.
Across the board, she has been good in every category.
And off balance for #1 seed with 2 weeks still left to play in the season. She's kind of been managing who needs to sit out a game. Kayla McBride took one, Smith took one, Fee took one. Courtney Williams has not taken a game off at all this season. McBride off the feed from Alana Smith.
And that's good offense against really, because they move the ball quickly around to find the early advantage.
The drive, the shot in the lane, and the bucket. Kyla Charles, who left Dallas and signed as an injury replacement player, has really earned her spot in the starting lineup, no less. Not just on the team, but as a starter. There's Williams with a mid-range shot to get her rolling tonight.
Yeah, nice job through the offense. And on Kyla Charles, she played a nice game against Minnesota last time these two teams met. She could be difficult to play against.
Charles with the basketball, making the turn in the lane, and she is blocked by Smith. The Lynx have been the #1 rated defense all season. They've slipped a little bit in the final month and a half of the regular season, but the body of work still has the Lynx #1. Golden State has a very good defense as well. They're #1 in opponent field goal percentage. And this possession shows partly.
And it ends on a miss. They get the rebound and get their offense rolling.
Burton, off-balance shot. Veronica Burton has been so impressive. Her averages significantly in basically every category. McBride off the mark. 6-6 early on as teams look for a rhythm. Here's Janelle Salon, the rookie. Salon in the corner, fakes it, resets, shoots. Fag Bentley has the offensive board. Now Burton comes off the screen, and it's a move what the Lynx have gone through over the last couple of weeks. Off the crossover, Williams can't drop it in. McBride, the three-pointer, and that one's also off.
Something you're going to see a lot of from this Golden State team.
Yeah, they shoot them early, they shoot them in the middle, they shoot them late. The #1 three-point shooting team in terms of volume this season. 9th in percentage. And there's Nafisa Collier. She hits one, and that is big because Fee is on the doorstep of. She comes into this game at just a tick under. Off the turnover, McBride gets bottled up. Collier will try another one, and she's got 2. That puts her over 40%.
That in a season.
She started this game 39.2% from 3. And look at Courtney Williams with the swat! It, stud buds have probably done it.
They're having fun, people are enjoying it, they're authentic, they're being themselves, and everyone seems to love it.
Turnaround jump shot at a tough one, contested by Salon, or from Charles, that is. And a second chance opportunity for Golden State. Here's Charles with the basketball. And another offensive rebound. That one was by Ilyana Rupert. Salon misses everything on the three-point
line, and usually they just take more shots than that.
There's a taken three-pointer by McBride. Williams looks at it, steps in where she's more comfortable, and that one's off the mark. So 14, that's 36%. Burton, sling pass, all the way to the corner. That three ball, and another offensive rebound. Burton will try it.
And this is how they do it. It's the offensive rebounding that allows them to get 3 and 4 opportunities. But boy, they are cold here from the three-point line.
Oh, absolutely relentless on the boards. But you're right, Leah, 0 for 5 from deep, 3 of 14 overall. Minnesota might want to look for Napheesa Collier here. She's 3 for 3, but the rest of the team combined is 2 of 11. They will play the Golden State Valkyries. Off the dribble. There's a mid-range shot going for Golden. 15 points this last Saturday. That was 1 off of her season high. Jessica Shepard has been so good, and Shepard gets her first bucket after checking in.
Yeah, Coach Reeve talked about Jessica Shepard before the game tonight, just how good she is in her confidence. She said she's not only playing her best basketball, she's just feeling good in her skin, overall confidence. And when she
didn't want that, they wanted her here. She came back as a polished and confident and mature player that at a level that they hadn't seen yet. Fee with her signature move has it bounce off the rim. Xanda Lucini trying to help out Golden State, shooting 27% to start the game. Burton takes a couple of screens from Repair, keeps the basketball. Now has Fag Bentley, who finds Repair. Those turnovers are killing Golden State. Well, there's the second by the Lynx. And 3 ball from Charles. Tonight, the Valkyries. And Shepard coming all the way over before Repair finally steps in. Kayla McBride trying to break her own franchise record for three-pointers made in a season. Heideman's been hot from deep, and she stays that way. Natisha Heideman in her last 4 games has hit 57%.
Natisha Heideman, you could tell when she shot that ball that she knew it was going in.
In fact, Bentley kicks it out. Repair, now Charles. Charles tried to get it. The Valkyries turn it over. Been a bit of a sloppy first quarter for Golden State, and then high 24 points on Saturday in that Minnesota win against Golden State. But they turn it over here on that possession. Burton behind the back. Gets it back. Heideman defending her. Charles puts it on the deck. Stops at the free throw line, leaves it short.
Golden State can't get their offense to roll, but their defense is keeping them in this game. They're doing a good job of locking down and getting boards.
Heideman came up a bit gimpy, but does join the play. 3 players on the court right now for Minnesota have played every game this season. Williams off the mark. In record books, that's usually the way it'll be defined, but just showing that too, the greatness. Been wonderful to have him a part of this as well, as Cheryl chases down the all-time leading wins for coach in the WNBA. Here's Heideman with 6 on the shot clock. Back and forth they go. Williams, and then Shepard ends up with it, hangs in the air, and Jessica Shepard scores. And
waits for the defense.
Here's Carlton, stops at the free throw line. Offensive rebound, Maria Kliundakova, who will drive in and lay it through.
Now that's really big for Maria Kliundakova. Come efficient play by Kliundakova.
A drive and a foul. Monique Billings was wearing the pink wig, shooting around before the game. Player tracking technology, and one of the elements tonight is dynamic shot probability. The percentage displayed on the floor is the chance of a made shot given the shooter's history, league-wide shot data, and the location of the shooters and defenders. Xanda Lucini will try it, and that one goes for Chechi. A former fan favorite and favorite teammate, and Xanda Lucini.
Yeah, Coach Reeve talked about it before the game, saying we were worried when we had lost
in 2017 and 2018. Actually, Xanda Lucini and Temi Fagbenle were part of the 2017 championship team. Another missed shot by the Valkyries. That one was from Carla late. So even the subs that Natalie Nakase has put in are having trouble scoring. Burton steps into the passing lane, and now Minnesota's trying to take it back.
From the field, and they're turning it over quite a bit, but the Lynx are struggling to get their offense rolling as well, though they're shooting 43%.
It is against Kliundikova. First quarter to Golden State, and that was the lowest first quarter total that Minnesota's defense has given up. Tiny misses the 9th three-pointer by the Valkyries.
It's been defense that Minnesota has hung their hat on this season, all season long, but the offense has been good too.
Heidemann made her way all the way to the cup. Natisha had a wonderful couple of weeks, a really surging month of September. Xanda Lucini coming off the screen. Burton, a change of pace, and then the shot in the lane, off the mark. Heidemann behind the three-point line right now, where she has been pink hot. Here's Collier. She's 2 for 2 from 3, so she's just a hair over 40% for the season. That pass tipped, and here comes Janelle Salon. Golden State shooting 21.7%.
Minnesota does a good job getting back in their transition defense, forcing Golden State to play in the half court.
A ball through the hands of Late, but she recovered, and Carla Late misses. That is the 10th. Fagbenle with the shot clock winding down. They'll take a look at it, make sure that she got it off in time.
Look at the double team that crushes in on Napheesa Collier.
And Collier makes the right pass. McBride couldn't. Charles. Xanda Lucini rattles it through. Fagbenle to make sure it beat the shot clock, but it sure seemed like it did. They inbound with 1 second on the shot clock. Smith turns around, fires. That one rolls out.
14th.
That pass intercepted, and here comes Williams. Courtney Williams gets the layup. That ends the drought for the Lynx. Does not count.
That was a three-pointer that Golden State really needed.
Desperately, Xanda Lucini, the step back won't go, and there's a board by Fagbenle. So it's an 0 for 10 night from 3 for Golden State. Only the make went off the board. The attempts did as well, and that one will not go down. I mean, that's as close as go out for Salon. They just can't hit it. McBride does. Kayla McBride with her 102nd three-pointer of the season.
Yeah, Kayla McBride showing everybody how to get it done, and she's been doing that all season long for Minnesota.
This 13-point lead is the largest of the night for the Lynx. Charles with a bump and a miss, and a board by Salon. Fagbenle dribbles in 1 step and drops a 2.
Been a solid first half of basketball for Temi Fagbenle.
Team is shooting the lights out, that's for sure, but there's just kind of not the buzz and energy in this arena that we've come accustomed to this season. And the turnovers don't help. That was the 8th of the clear path foul, transition clear path foul. So an extra free throw over by the Lynx, as the Valkyries will try to really capitalize after the free throw. Well, they turn it over. Xanda Lucini's pass picked off. Williams coast to coast. A layup for Courtney Williams. 2 more points off turnovers. 9 points for the Lynx off of those.
Yeah, Minnesota doing a good job. 7 points in fast break points. So they're taking advantage of opportunities to get easy baskets on this Golden State team.
Zandalicini almost lost it again. The Lynx just can't seem to really put the pedal down against this Golden State team. There's 2 for Napheesa Collier, who has shot it really well tonight. 4 for three-pointers.
Golden State showing some zone out there periodically, and Napheesa Collier does a good job of finding the space in the zone to get her shot off.
Zandalicini right in front of Minnesota's bench, then Fegbenle. Shepard's got her. Fegbenle rolls it through.
Fegbenle's side player.
There's Shepard. And Carlton, corner 3 off the mark.
Speed of Courtney Williams when she navigates down the court.
Long 2 for Collier, and she stays hot. Napheesa Collier with 12 points on 5 of 6.
Her efficiency this season, it's really the difference in good players to great players, is your ability to do it at a high level efficiently all season long.
Burton misses the shot. Shepard pushing the pace. Collier is on the doorstep of a 50-40-90 season. Right now, she is at 40.2% from 3 because she's 2 of 2. It's only been done once in the history of the WNBA, Elena Deladon in 2019. That's how rare it is. That's how difficult it is to shoot 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. And by the way, they don't round up.
Right.
If you're shooting 30, as we start the 3rd quarter from Target Center, if the Lynx win this game, they will play this very Golden State Valkyries team in the postseason. A foul on free throw. That goes along with the technical. So 1 point given to the Valkyries after that technical. Here's Kyla Charles with the basketball. Burton has to get one up before the shot clock misses, and that is another 22-point first half in the WNBA. Collier. Oh, she's going well above 40%. 3 for 3.
The way that she's playing, and this is good. This is why this game is so important for Minnesota. Just that feeling of seeing shots go in for the players as they head into the playoffs.
Charles misses on the drive, and Collier clears. I really respect the fact that she even took that shot. Then she lost the handle here. Here's Burton. Puts the move on Williams. She's fouled. 2 free throws coming from Veronica Burton.
In a high volume, but boy, she knocks it down.
And in the first half, when Collier had hit both three-pointers, she was sitting at 40.2%. If she comes out and misses the next one, she dips below 40. So there are players in the league who wouldn't even shoot a 3 if they were wrapped up in that stat. A tough 2 in the lane for Collier. She was trying to get to the free throw line.
She thought she...
Charles turns the corner, the drive, the bucket for Kyla Charles.
Kyla Charles continues to hit this Valkyries team as their ability to slice and cut to the basket is really solid.
McBride and Kayla McBride, 2 of 9 from the floor tonight. Carlton and Stiliana repair. Williams misses from the free throw line. Fegbenle gives it up to Salon. Salon drives, takes some contact, and foul here against Alana Smith. And that'll send Janelle Salon to the free throw line.
Janelle Salon and Ileana Rupert have yet to score in this game. And so
the building is the Lynx push for a WNBA record 5th championship. Don't miss out on the atmosphere. Join the drive for 5 and get your playoff. The Lynx will be playing this weekend, Sunday, against either the Valkyries or the Storm, and we certainly hope it is this Golden State Valkyries team. Carlton slings it out. Collier drives in. She kicks it out. Williams, one more pass. McBride can't put the finish on it. Loose ball. Corralled by Salon.
Once again, Minnesota's defense does a really good job getting back in transition to set up.
And Golden State. So one more and Golden State will be in the bonus. That one's going against the Valkyries.
Once again,
Beck Benley.
McBride is frustrated to get hit like that and bounce right back up.
Williams, the 3-ball off and short. Second try for the Lynx. Collier should try it again. That's their first miss from deep tonight. Now 3 of 4, 5.
Don't ask me about it if there's math involved.
Okay. Charles crosses over, gets in the paint, loses the basketball. Carlton, the push ahead to Williams. Courtney Williams kicks it out. Carlton win tonight. It will be Golden State in the first round as the opponent swatted away by about the awareness and the instincts of Alana Smith defensively. There's Xanda Lucini, baseline jumper. Tisha Heidemann has just surged. That pass, though, not in the right spot, or not in the intended spot anyway. Salon with the basketball.
See how hard the offense is right here for Golden State. Just everything is a push on the offensive end of the floor. This is going to be the key for them, though, to get back into this game.
That is the 5th foul against Minnesota. Regardless, Salon would have been shooting 2 free throws in this situation, but it also is the 5th team foul on the Lynx. The next 5:27, Golden State is in the bonus. The Valkyries have not committed a foul.
Drill line.
That's right, no attempts yet. Golden State 10 of 11. Heidemann puts it on the deck, the kick out. McBride sets, fires, leaves it a little bit short. This game missing 0 for 5 from 3 in each of the last 2 games. That included Golden State. There's one off the glass for Rupert.
A little bit of movement right there from moving the ball to get some easy hoops.
A timeout on the court as Target Center of the final home game of the regular season. A 7-0 Golden State run has turned this into a 5-point ball game. Shepard on the drive, and she's fouled. Count the bucket. Jessica Shepard is going to the free throw line to point. They were all offensive fouls. So that was strangely the first.
That tight defense can be hard to get those 3-pointers up with the defense Minnesota's playing right now.
Burton will drive, get the 2-pointer, then get her own rebound. Salon has a good look at 3, and still it has not dropped for Golden State. Xanda Lucini, she's fouled. 2 free throws coming for her. Golden State 0 for 14 from 3. Xanda Lucini, 1 for 1 from the line tonight before that miss. Trying to tune things up, to ramp up. They probably had a little bit of a different scenario in mind for tonight, but you know what? These are grind has come easy for the Lynx this season, yet they've managed a 33-win season. Benley foul, and that is a defensive foul, so time with a sprained ankle. Just kind of getting back into the rhythm. Heidemann sidesteps. A Heidemann! The sidestep 3-pointer that developed her and Courtney Williams, kind of a package duo with the Stud Buds this season. It's just been a phenomenon that has been fascinating to watch. Salon. And here comes Heidemann pushing it off the miss with Minnesota up by 10. Heidemann feeling pretty when Tisha Heidemann takes that kind of shot. Xanda Lucini steps into one. Six cannot possibly continue.
Keep shooting them, keep shooting them.
0 for 15 from deep.
Every once in a while mix in a drive and attack to the basket and keep shooting those threes.
Collier, no shot, so no free throw attempts.
But it was possible, and here they are.
The first ever WNBA expansion team to claim. Golden State are saying, watch me hoop.
Exactly, and it's been really good for the league for people to see that there's a lot of players who could be in that starting role.
Golden State with a 8-point first quarter, and there is finally a three-point make. Finally, on a repair. Hits the first three-point bucket of the game for Golden State, and now coming the other way, Zandalicini, and Salon in the corner misses everything.
It's so interesting to watch them get on their break because they push pacing, they just run straight to the three-point line.
And they don't stop shooting. Repair now has two.
The 4-point. It has worked for them this season.
Heidemann drives, gets her own bucket and put back.
Wow. That's some athleticism, right?
Is that the winner of this game, if it is Minnesota, it'll be Minnesota and Golden State. That'll mean the Valkyries are the 8th seed. If the Valkyries come back and win this, they'll move up to 6, and it'll slide Seattle down to 8. Whoa, Heidemann with the move! Wow. That was something, Natisha. 1 out of T this season. She's in double figures again with 12 points. Salon, her drive is short. A three-point try for Repair, no good.
And that's the player right there, Ileana Repair, the Lynx really have to keep an eye on because she will shoot the three ball, shoots a high percentage from three, and is just coming alive here in the second half of this game. In that 5 position.
The undersized 5, McBride. She gets another one. 103 three-pointers this.
Because she's a great three-point shooter, but there's so much more than that.
Taken away, Heidemann going in and scoring. Natisha Heidemann, give her 2 more. She's got in double figures 5 times last year, 17 this year. 6th player of the year candidate for sure. Salon has it roll out, and Minnesota fights for the rebound. A Golden State player still down. It's Repair holding her ankle. Heidemann, in the meantime, drops another one. And Ileana Repair is still down on the court. She's got the only 2 three-pointers for Golden State tonight. And there's another one off the mark from deep. Cleared out. Heidemann's got some room. Turns on the Jets. Puts in the layup. A 12 in this 4th quarter.
And she cannot be stopped. She's looking to push pace. Finally, some points there for the Valkyries.
Golden State has moved into desperation
to the playoffs. It's the worst possible time.
Williams off the dribble. Shepard offensive board, and then had it taken away by Charles. Up the fight. Burton, her shot off the dribble, also off the mark. Look at Shepard saving it from going out of bounds. Heidemann behind the back. Charles up on her. And Heidemann drives. She's fouled. But it's just, did they call Heidemann in the act of shooting? They did. And so it is free throws for Heidemann. Minnesota's first free throw by anyone other than Jessica Shepard, who shot 1 in the 3rd. And Minnesota as a team is 3 of 3 from the line. She is sitting right now at 40.3% from 3 this season. So her 50-40-90 season, the second one ever, is in. Zandalicini just came back in for Golden State. And she takes the shots. Not a great shooting night for Chechi back on what was her home court. She's 3 for 10. Heidemann. Here's Collier. Collier working her way in the lane. The spin, the shot, the score. Collier with 19 points.
And she's going to post you up, Nafisa Collier. She's just so good. Her footwork is so fundamentally sound.
And it's like, which move will she pull out here?
Yes, what is she going to go to? Oh, look at
Heidemann
this.
to Williams. Oh, it bounced off. Shepard is there. And Shepard is fouled. And you know these fans, with 7 points tonight, she has been so good when she has been called. As a starter this season, Jessica Shepard averaged a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. The Lynx got to feel pretty good at this point. They've started this fourth quarter on a 16-2 run, and that was when Golden State had just cut it to 6 at the end of the third. And man, what a rough shooting night for the Valkyries.
Yeah, they just have been unable to find a rhythm, even on open shots.
And it's not necessarily, it's not shot selection, it's things like that. It just, Salon sticks with it, gets the two, but they've had open looks. It just is one of those three.
It was interesting hearing Coach Reeve talk about the Valkyries team before. Battle down low as Jessica Shepard. They have 23 wins.
It has been a big part of their identity, and Natalie Nakase has not put the kibosh to it at all. Jessica Shepard with another free throw miss in this crazy situation, but she just gives her team the green light. That's just been the philosophy, and to this point it has worked. Some minutes. Carla Late back in. Martin for the first time tonight. Caitlin Chen also in for the Valkyries for the first time. So 4.5 minutes to go, and it's finally State as a first round matchup. Golden State will claim the 8th seed. Martin's three-pointer won't go. Shepard with the board.
For this Golden State team, because they probably won't leave Minnesota. The game would be on Sunday. So are you going to travel back? They may, but they could. That's what it looks like. It's going to be Golden State. It is going to be a really good battle. Minnesota
not showing everything in this game, knowing it very well could be a Lynx Valkyries matchup in the postseason. She said, yeah, of course, this very likely could be the matchup. You don't show your hand in everything you have planned, every play you want to run. You save a little something. Turnover by the Lynx. So Minnesota has had the #1 record in the league all season, been the #1 team, 33 wins, hoping for number 34 tonight as finally another one drops for Golden State, just the third.
Bench. They're starting 5 all three-point shooters. They have a good inside-outside game, so they bring the most complete game. That's Jessica Shepard again.
And so given
I believe that this Lynx team can get back to the finals. I don't believe it will be easy. I think every series will probably go full length, but I do believe.
Oh, really?
I really do. I think the opponents are just so much better that I think they're all going to go to all the way there. Jessica Shepard still working hard down low, and now Bridget Carl can get her three. There she is.
She got 2 looks at it. She cashed in on the second one.
I love big shots for Minnesota last year.
Absolutely huge. A foul. Heidemann fouls late. Carla's great chemistry, gets along well, and is reflected in those photos right there. As we play the final 2 minutes and change at Target Center. Minnesota will go into and we'll play these Golden State Valkyries right here. I don't know that we'll have a game time by the time we go off the air. I don't think so. Billings with 2 in the lane for Golden State, the Valkyries. And by the way, game 2 will be a home game for Golden State, but it will not be at the Chase Center. It will be at SAP Center in San Jose, where the Sharks play, because Chase Center is hosting.
Yeah, so they probably thought it was safe to book things at the end of the season.
And the Valkyries had other ideas.
That's right.
Martin misses on the three-pointer. On Fan Appreciation Night, they at least get a chance to show their team some love in what is going to end up looking like a really lopsided game, but their feet. This is the 20th home win of the season for the Lynx. The most in the WNBA this year, a 20-2 home record, and the Lynx will have home court advantage throughout the entirety of the WNBA playoffs.
This Minnesota Lynx has just been impressive from the start of the